Coming into a comfortable position with your body, with your breath, and doing any final movements or settling in that you need. Taking a little stretch, taking some longer breaths, deeper breaths, sighs, whatever it is. As we settle in the next few minutes to connect into gratitude. So I'm going to give you a few options that you can take with the hands that might just bring a bit more meaning to this meditation. You can either have them in a prayer position in front of the heart space, very natural when we come into moments like this. You can take one onto the heart space, one onto the lower belly, or both onto the heart space, or both onto the lower belly. And just feel those out and see which one suits you best right now. And as we choose the position with the body, with the hands, if the eyes are still open, just allow them to soften, to close, so that we can connect internally without the distraction of sight. And follow the breath now. Follow its flow, however you feel or visualize that, sense that. Could be an up and down action, could be an in and out action, an all around expansion and then softening back in towards center. It could be a spiral. There could be a color that you associate the breath with. Just however you sense or feel the breath, come into contact with that now. Bring your mind to this point of the breath moving in and out of the body. When the breath is outside the body, it turns and it comes into the body. But now, where does it come from before it comes into our lungs? Of course, it comes from the air around our body. That's obvious. But let's remember where that air comes from. Specifically where the oxygen comes from that we take in when we breathe the air into our lungs, that we then take into our cells through our bloodstream. Let's remember that it's actually from the plants around us, anything that's green and living in Mother Nature, even if they're a little bit further away if we live in cities than if we had access to them right on our doorstep if we lived out in the countryside. So no matter where you find yourself located now, there's enough air around us and enough oxygen around us because of the giving of Mother Nature. Let's remember that it's because of the process of the plants, the greenery in the plants, creating food through photosynthesis, that they give out the oxygen back. And that's what we are breathing in now to support our functioning. So as you take your next few breaths in, take them in with appreciation, with gratitude for Mother Nature, for the plants, the trees, the shoots of grass, the leaves, everything that's green around us in the natural world. That's very natural in appreciation and gratitude to be in then a space of giving back, of saying thank you, of reciprocity to this gift of oxygen. And this beautiful cycle now is that when we breathe out, most of what we are breathing out that is toxic to us in too much form is the carbon dioxide that these green plants take, and they use that for the fuel, for the food, for photosynthesis. So what we breathe out, they taking and breathing in. And what they are breathing out, we are taking and breathing in. So connect to this cycle now, this reciprocity of the breath. Being able to receive as you breathe in from nature and saying thank you, giving back as you breathe out. Picturing the plants around you and the environment, taking that up. And again, breathing in, taking in with gratitude that breath and giving back in thanks as you exhale back to the plants, back to the natural world. Just continue this cyclical, reciprocal breathing for a few more rounds. And you can stay here for as long as you like. in this way of saying thank you, having an appreciation for Mother Nature, and then resting into gratitude. And we can just then drop into the heart space. If you feel like you would like to continue this practice of reciprocal breathing with Mother Nature a little bit longer, then please do so. Before you close, just drop back into your heart in gratitude. Have a little smile on your face, take a few deeper breaths, open up the eyes, and then carry on with your day. Thank you for giving back to nature through your exhales.